Hi, my name is Keegan Courtney. I live in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I go to the School for Creative and Performing Arts. I am 12 years old and in the 6th grade. I have made an altered book about Paleozoic life. An altered book is where you take an existing book already made and printed and paint over it, glue pages together, and rip pages out.
Keegan and I are both amateur paleontologists. We go to Dry Dredger meetings, which is the oldest fossil club in the United States, and we've sat in on several years of lectures. Keegan is an enthused amateur paleontologist, as I am as well, and he's done an illustration here on this book of the various fossil layers found in the Earth. Cincinnati is the best place on Earth for finding Ordovician age fossils. Keegan is cutting out the letters to his book. Printed it out on the computer. He's cutting it out of vinyl that will transfer onto the book. Take out the tape. Okay. Go ahead. Bring it down slowly. You need to rub it like this. Keep going. Bring it down. Okay, now burnish it with your fingers. Use your fingernail to push down on each letter. That's okay. Alright. This shows the rock strata and the various fossils in the rocks. This page shows some of the first life on Earth, single-celled organisms, which originated about 3.8 billion years ago. %80 of the history of life on Earth is nothing but single-celled organisms in the seas and oceans. It took a very long time for these single-celled creatures to become multicellular, for these little cells to group as bodies. Some of the first multicellular life is the Ediacara fauna found in Australia about 610 million years ago. And all these animals, they do not have mouths or digestive tracts. The Cambrian period starts about 550 million years ago and lasted until 500 million years ago. And during this time there was what was called the Cambrian explosion. Animals went from being soft-shelled, soft-bodied to hard shells, and that's extremely significant. Once they have hard shells and they have hard appendages, you then can have more advanced predators and prey. And the animals can scurry away quicker, tougher bodies, and the the prey is more ferocious. This is the largest animal on Earth, called Anomalocaris. It's eating trilobites. Some sea sponges, crinoids, trilobites. Some very incredibly strange creatures during the Cambrian. This is called hallucigenia. This animal has 5 eyes and a mouth on a stalk. Jellyfish. This is the Ordovician period, 500 to 450 million years ago. Followed the Cambrian, and this is what the fossils we have in Cincinnati are from this time. Wonderful seashells, bryozoans, brachiopods, snails, and sea scorpions, coral bryozoans, squid-like animals that eat the trilobite cephalopods. And they're found in incredible abundance. Keegan and I are both amateur paleontologists. We go out and collect these fossils and put them on display for the public. Here's a Eurypterid eating a trilobite. Coral, bryozoans. This part of the book is the Silurian, and it is 450 million years ago to 400 million years ago. And there are primitive fish with armor, and there are larger sea scorpions, crinoids, trilobites. And land plants are starting to colonize the land in greater number.